Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to do this video today because I needed to get something off my chest, and what a better way to yap than play that good old Minecraft. Let's do this. So, I'm gonna yap while I build something. I wanted to build a floating island, somewhere where I can chill. Not too big, not too small too. We hate to see small things. Anyways, on that note, welcome to my new Minecraft world. Well, it's not new. It's kind of old. It's my Switch world that Okay, weird. It's my Switch world that I switched to on Java, and now I have it to the rest of my life. No, but basically, when I lost my other world that I made a video on, and I'm probably gonna delete, I was thinking, hey, why don't I take the one on my Switch? And anyways, that's not what I wanted to yap about. I wanted to talk about, it's kind of a serious subject for a kid's video game, but it's taking things of your life for granted. And it came to my mind a little while ago because maybe I'm someone who thinks too much, but in my life I feel like I've done that a lot, and maybe at the end of this video, or even if you don't finish it, you're gonna see, hey, this random guy I saw on YouTube, maybe he's not right, you know? Maybe he's got a point, or I could do it on top of the river and make the river cross the... Okay, I'm such a genius. Let's get my dirt out. I'm gonna build a massive dirt penis. So yeah, what I didn't say is that when I build some things, they look a lot like, and I don't have any plan, it always ends up similar to something that we can call a penis. So I'm gonna try to not do that. That could be cool. I could get not demonetized. I said the P word 3 times already. Give me my money. Anyways, so what was I saying? Yeah, taking things for granted. I'm not gonna criticize anybody because they do that, because even I, the greatest man of all, I'm not, because I do that. I do it a lot. I have things in my life that a lot of people would literally kill for what I have right now. I get to do my favorite sport as my job, ski instructor. Another video on this channel is about that. I do this for my job, which, you know, sometimes I really don't want to go there. Like, it's early in the morning sometimes, and you see, I don't want to go, but I know some of you behind your screen are like, dude, I would kill to do that, even if it's early up in the morning. And that's my whole point. People would kill to do that, and I'm just there thinking, dude, I don't want to do it. But I came to this realization that if I enjoy everything that somebody wants, then if I don't enjoy something that somebody wants, then who am I to do it? And that's the realization I got. Like, I'm taking way too much things for granted. Example, my health. Like, I'm in good health. Of course, I do a lot of things to keep myself in health, like go jogging and everything. But that's not the point. I had a good health at birth. Maybe some people didn't get the chance and are now. Think about the Make-A-Wish kids. Not making fun of them since I came to this realization, and yeah, I don't find that funny anymore. I used to, but I look back at that time and I'm saying, man, what a cunt I was. I just can't relate to that anymore because that's an old me, and I'm just a whole new person. No, but since I have had that reflection, I really changed, and I hope that some of you behind that screen watching that random ass YouTuber pop up on your For You page or your recommendations are like, dude, maybe he's got a point. Maybe I should not take things for granted and admire things that I have in my life, which from now on, I do. Like, this winter, I was doing that job. Like, I was ski instructor, and like I gave the example, I didn't want to go, but I still went, and I think that's what counts. As I said, there's a lot of things in my life that, and I'm sure some of you will relate to that, and I hope, because otherwise it's just that dude talking about some random shit that only has happened, and feeling like, I don't know, Kanye West or something. Dude, where am I going? Alright. So, for example, my friend, I want to give another example. My friend, we're going to call him John. He always incited me to be better. Like, leave that video game shit behind. Leave that. I've never been much of a fast food guy. I never go to McDonald's. That's another thing I do to keep my health. To stay healthy. But he always incites me to be better. Go do some sport, go do some things, go do some productive things. And he always reached for the sky. But I never saw him thank what he had. And that's kind of my realization too. If you do all of this just to not, if you do all of this just to not at the end consider that you have this, then what's the point of, in the first place, wanting something? That's it. I'm sorry, that was weird. But the whole point of the whole point of what I bring my friend up for is, why reach for the stars if you can't look down on your foundations and look over your day ones? Look over your day ones that told you, yeah, do this, do this, do this, and you're gonna win. But what I want what I want to say is, it's really not clear in my head either. I'm just realizing that as we go. The whole point of my friend anecdotes is, why would you do everything to reach the sky if you can't look down on what you've already accomplished? And give yourself credit for that. And there's stopping there is not the point. Like, I get it, you want to reach higher, but being able to look down and see and consider what you've already accomplished, I think it's a great thing to have. It's a great skill to have in life, and not having that, you can never be happy. At this point, that's a lot of what I wanted to say. You can never be happy if you don't consider the things you already have. And that's already happened to me a lot of times. For example, there's a great example in my life. I only had a Nintendo Switch to play with my friends, and then I switched to Xbox because I wanted to play other games that they didn't have on Switch. And then I wanted a PC, but you know, PCs cost a lot of money usually. Mine was, I think, $1,400, pretty expensive. But looking back at it, yeah, it does give me a good thing to work with my school and everything. And I don't want to shit on my PC. I really don't want to. But what I mainly wanted to use it for was gaming. And all my friends were playing Valorant at the time. That shit ass game. I really wanted to play Valorant badly too, because all my friends were saying, dude, that is the game. But I couldn't enjoy playing the games I had on my Switch anymore. And as I was saying, people would kill to have my Switch. Some people would really want to have my Switch, and I didn't realize that at the time. I was not happy with my Switch, and I'm realizing that now, and I'm like, damn, where was my head at? And let's make it clear, I'm really not making this video to incite you to not buy anything more. It would be a good idea though to do that and just give the whole to me. But here's not my point, right? And I'm not trying to say that to discourage you of your behavior. I'm just saying that I know this is gonna sound wrong, but I went over some parts of my life and I realized that, hey, I don't thank the things I have in my life too much, as much as I should. Like, let's take for example my job that I already gave, the example of my job, and my health. Dude, why am I falling? Is that looking good, chat? I think why is the grass not expanding? Can someone please explain to me? Dude, I'm just trying to figure out how am I gonna do this shit. Whole lot of planning in my head. Sorry about that. And I'm giving all these examples in careers and video games Like, it could be PS5 too. Like, it can be anything. It can be any sphere of your life. It could even be, okay. It could even be in relationships. Let's not get too far on this, but I have another friend, which at the time, maybe that's just toxic behavior, but anyways, I'm gonna give this example because I feel like it's pertinent. I feel like it can maybe join some people, even if I really don't relate to that. But my friend, we'll call him Steve. Alright. Steve had a girlfriend, and he did not want his girlfriend anymore. He was still with her, though. He was having fun with her. And as Steve, with his girlfriend, he was having fun. Like, he had a good relationship and everything. And, well, I'm not between this couple and shit, but he seemed to have fun and a great relationship. But when we were out of the bar, which is a canon event, I never go to the bar. I hate it. Too many people. Too much people. Too many people. Anyways. Woohoo! He was looking at all these other girls, and he was like, yo, they're so much better than mine. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? You have a girlfriend and you're shitting on her. And he was like, I could take her home right now. Oh my fucking. Just because I can. Just because I can does not mean you have to do it. I know the human is maybe built to want more, but I'm just saying maybe this is not the way. And with the girlfriend case, we were all like, no, fuck no, why would you do that? And it's, I get it, it's in the human nature, we always want more. Like, every single person wants more than the less. But, dude, looking back at it, consider yourself lucky to have everything you have in this moment right now. Like, I consider myself really lucky to have this good of a... Dude, seriously. Just have this good of a lifetime, this good of friends, and everything. But before, I was really unhappy. I wanted more. Like, maybe every single one of us. And that has ruined a lot of my life, to be honest. If you can have that realization yourself, then have it as fast as possible, because maybe sometime it'll sorry, I want to say bust all over your face. I don't think that's the best word to employ. Yeah, it's not. Oh, dude. Hi. Let's not use. The bubble will explode in your face. The balloon will pop. Let's say it like that. Anyways, the whole point of what I'm wanting to say is, don't shit on your bases. Don't shit on things that got you where you are right now. You can. I'm not telling you to not reach higher and higher. That's what gets you the most satisfaction, and I get it. Wanting more is, if you don't want more, you're not gonna get higher. I get it. If you don't want to reach higher, then you're surely not gonna get higher. Like, if I didn't push myself to do this video, then I wouldn't have done it, and I would have probably stayed. But that pushed me to do this video. Go higher. I'm just trying to fucking talk. Anyways. D rises. The message I wanted to give with this video is, yes, reach higher, but always look at what you already have, because in the end, the past version of you wanted what you have right now. Tell yourself that, and it's not only the past version of yourself that wanted that. There would be dozens and dozens, if it's not thousands, if it's not millions, of other people that would die for what you have right now. Not die, because they wouldn't experience it. That's not the word. They would sacrifice a lot of things to have what you have right now. Let's say it like that. I hope I made myself clear, because it really was a mess in my head what to think about that for a long time. And time to make my fireman duty. Yeah, you can also call me the best fireman in town. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind. You can call me that. Look at this floating island. Anyways, I'm surely gonna make another video, not on that subject, but I hope some of you can relate to that, because if not, then I just seem like a dumbass talking to myself, which I really am right now. It's probably like midnight in my room. My sister probably wants me to shut the fuck up and go to sleep, but I really felt like sharing this with random people on the internet. Why not? But it really need to get out of my chest, because if I kept it inside, then who would have related with it in the end? And I really encourage you to do the exercise with what you have right now and what you wanted. Let's say 10-year-old you, what did he want? Like, for me, it would, okay, it would have been pretty pathetic. He probably would have wanted to be best Clash Royale player in this world, which I am, by the way. Yeah, Riley's me. It's my second name. But I'm good at Clash Royale right now. I can say it. I'm pretty good. And right now, I'm not shitting on this fact that I'm good at Clash Royale, but maybe it doesn't have the same importance to me, and I guess it's normal. But it's still what I wanted earlier. Maybe you need to pursue those things you want. Maybe you don't, because at a point it will be less important to you. I didn't push my reflection this far, and 10-year-old me probably would have wanted to make videos like on YouTube full time, which, let's say, I don't do. Probably would have wanted to stream. Okay, I was really simple, and I was really fucked up at the same time, but I really wanted to play Minecraft. Still do. Am I weird? Maybe. My sister's gonna say that yes, and a lot of people is gonna say that yes, but I feel like it's relaxing, and it can allow me to maybe not speak clearly, but speak while having a thing to do, because people with things similar to ADHD, I can't speak anymore. Dude, this video needs to end. Anyways, I need to do something while talking. I can't just yap and do nothing. So I'm gonna play Minecraft. But I encourage you, what I wanted to say is, I encourage you to do this exercise that, what did 10-year-old me want? That maybe I have right now, or maybe I don't. Ha, dumbass. Bitch ass. Y'all see what I'm seeing? I see this as an opportunity. Let's do this. If I made a trick shot, you gotta subscribe and leave a thumbs up. Like and subscribe.